Around the world, suicide takes more lives than war and murder combined. But when we talk about the epidemic of self-harm, as we are once again with the suicide of Robin Williams, it's easy to draw on old stigmas and taboos, and we end up saying things that are often terribly wrong. Here then, a guide to 3 of the most common myths about suicide and self-harm. Number 1. Suicide is selfish. It certainly seems that way, but no. Suicide is not the ultimate act of self-interest. In fact, the suicidal often mistakenly believe that their death will leave loved ones better off. That's why the risk of suicide rises during stretches of unemployment and bed rest, and it's why psychopaths, who are the definition of selfish, have some of the lowest suicide rates of all. Number 2. Suicide is easy. Not even close. Suicide requires pushing through every instinct we have, and that takes a kind of endurance. It's not laudable, but certainly not weak or impulsive, psychologists say. This difficulty is one reason why for every suicide, there are 25 failed attempts. It's also why some of the highest suicide rates are found among doctors, soldiers, and athletes, people habituated to pain or violence. Number 3. Suicide is unstoppable. Fortunately, no. Suicide is not a spur-of-the-moment act, but neither is it a permanent desire, psychologists say. That means there's time to intervene, and there are proven ways to save lives. Barriers on bridges, locks on gun cases, limits on the number of pills in a package, all have been shown to reduce the number of suicides. But smart clinicians can also quiet the desire to die, as can friends and family. Psychologists say the best antidote for those considering suicide is a renewed sense of connection.